स्टूडेंट्स, लास्ट क्लास में हम लोग ओजोनोलिसिस ऑफ अल्कीन एंड अल्काइन किए थे और मेथड्स ऑफ प्रिपरेशन ऑफ अल्डेहाइड कीटोन्स चल रहा था। इसमें लास्ट रिएक्शन था ओजोनोलिसिस ऑफ अल्कीन्स एंड अल्काइंस। उसके आगे आज नेक्स्ट रिएक्शन करेंगे। नेक्स्ट रिएक्शन इज बाय द ऑक्सीडेटिव क्लीवेज ऑफ विसिनल डायोल। बाय द ऑक्सीडेटिव क्लीवेज ऑफ vicinal diol. Oxidative cleavage of vicinal diol. Vicinal diol when treated with periodic acid HiO4. देखिए, vicinal diol when treated with periodic acid HiO4 or lead tetraacetate undergo oxidative cleavage of carbon to carbon sigma bond which contains two consecutive hydroxy group. Forms corresponding carbonyl compounds. Carbonyl compounds. This oxidative cleavage by the use of HiO4 reaction is known as Malaprate reaction. While cleavage takes place by the use of lead tetraacetate CH3 C double bond O whole 4 Pb. So lead tetraacetate, this reaction is called as Crazy reaction. Okay, crazy reaction. Okay, reaction takes place in pericyclic mechanism. कैसे होता है? इसके लिए दो कंजुगेटिव OH ग्रुप होना ही चाहिए। लेट्स से हमारे पास ग्लाइकॉल है CH2OH एंड OH। ये रिएक्शन हमने पहले भी किया था ग्लाइकॉल के रिएक्शंस में। इसके साथ अगर आप HiO4 यूज करते हैं तो ये कार्बन व कार्बन की बॉन्ड टूट जाती है और ये होगा CH2OH eliminates water molecule becoming CH2 double bond O. Same over here, ये 2 मोल, ये 2 मोल। रिएक्शन की अगर हम मैकेनिज्म देखें तो मैकेनिज्म में HiO4 this is HiO4, ठीक है। अब इसमें HiO4 प्लस CH2OH तो ये क्या होगा? इसके H प्लस को एक्सेप्ट करेगा, ये माइनस, ये OH2 प्लस, दिस माइनस अप्रोचेस टू this bond is transferred, return back, this will go out. क्या होगा? CH2 over here, this is attached with OH, this is this attached with O is attached to I, there is double bond O, and over here double bond O. this oxygen will give electron pair to this bond is transferred. This will become CH2O attached with I over here, double bond O and OH. Okay, now this is pericyclic mechanism. ये बॉन्ड यहां टूटेगा, ये बॉन्ड यहां टूटेगा और ये बॉन्ड यहां टूटेगा. क्या होगा? CH2 cleavage and formation of bond takes place simultaneously in concerted mechanism. So there will be double bond O plus CH2 double bond O plus I double bond O over here OH and this plus electron pair. This is HiO3. Okay. क्या हुआ? HiO4 में H प्लस ये प्रोटोनेट किया, H2O प्लस हो गए, ये बॉन्ड टूट गया, ये नेगेटिव चार्ज इसके ऊपर, तो ये बॉन्ड डिस्प्लेस हुआ, रिटर्न हुआ, ये चला गया, ये इस तरह से जुड़ गया. यहाँ से साइक्लिक मैकेनिज्म में, साइक्लिक स्ट्रक्चर में, साइक्लिक ट्रांजिशन स्टेट से ये कार्बन कार्बन बॉन्ड टूट के यहाँ पर, ये वाला बॉन्ड टूट के आयोडीन के ऊपर और आयोडीन ऑक्सीजन बॉन्ड टूट के कार्बन पे. So there will be double bond O and double bond O plus this structure will be converted to HiO3. ठीक है. कोई भी अगर कॉन्जिक्यूटिव पोजीशन पे OH ग्रुप लगे हों और इसको आप HiO4 और लेड टेट्राएसीटेट के साथ रिएक्शन करा दो तो ये बॉन्ड टूटेगा, ये बॉन्ड टूटेगा. ठीक है. यहाँ OH, ये बॉन्ड टूटा, एक और OH प्लस इस कार्बन का ये बॉन्ड आपने तोड़ा है. ठीक है. इस कार्बन पे देखा जाए, ये कार्बन पे एक OH पहले से था, ये बॉन्ड तोड़ा है तो हमने OH लगाया, इधर भी हमने OH लगाया और एक हाइड्रोजन है प्लस ये बॉन्ड का एक OH तो था और एक बॉन्ड तोड़े हैं OH. ये स्ट्रक्चर. यहाँ से वाटर रिलीज होगा, यहाँ से वाटर रिलीज होगा, यहाँ से वाटर रिलीज होगा. तो अगर ये वाटर रिलीज करे तो क्या हो जाएगा? ये अल्डिहाइड. ये वाटर रिलीज करे तो क्या हो जाएगा? अल्डिहाइड, इथेनॉल. अगर यहाँ से वाटर रिलीज हो जाए तो ये क्या होगा? HC डबल बॉन्ड OH. Geminal diol is converted to aldehyde ketone. Triol is converted to carboxylic acid. लेट्स से हमारे पास डी ग्लूकोज है. 1 2 3 4 5 6 CH2OH, OH, OH and OH, H H H H. इसमें अगर हम HiO4 लगा दें तो क्या होगा? कौन कौन सा बॉन्ड टूटेगा? ये वाले बॉन्ड टूटेंगे, ये वाले बॉन्ड टूटेंगे, ये वाला और ये वाला. तो C डबल बॉन्ड OH, जितना सिग्मा बॉन्ड तोड़ेंगे ऑक्सीडेशन में उतना OH ग्रुप लगाएंगे आप. तो ये वाले में आपने OH लगाया, ये 1 2 3 and 4 सिमिलर स्ट्रक्चर. सो H एंड OH और इसमें हमने ऊपर में एक तोड़ा है, नीचे में तोड़ा है. 1 2 3 and 4. So 4 mole this plus this structure is CH2 और इसकी एक बॉन्ड हमने तोड़ा है ऐसा. तो क्या करेंगे, ये हो गया एसिड, यहां से आप एक वाटर रिलीज करेंगे बिकॉज इट ट्रायोल, सो दिस विल गिव यू फॉर्मिक एसिड HCOH. यहां से वाटर रिलीज करेंगे, सो दिस विल गिव यू फॉर्मल्डिहाइड HC डबल बॉन्ड H. सो अगर हमने डी ग्लूकोज को लिया, डी ग्लूकोज में अगर HiO4 से हम ऑक्सीडाइज करा दें तो ऑक्सीडेटिव क्लीवेज होने के बाद 1 मोल फॉर्मिक एसिड, ये 1 मोल फॉर्मिक एसिड, सो 2 मोल फॉर्मिक एसिड बनता है, ये कितना बना 4 मोल, 4 + 1 5 मोल फॉर्मिक एसिड एंड 1 मोल फॉर्मल्डिहाइड. ठीक है. अगर हमारे पास फ्रुक्टोज होता, इसकी जगह पे अगर हम लोग फ्रुक्टोज यूज कर लें तो क्या होगा. देखो फ्रुक्टोज की स्ट्रक्चर आपने देखा होगा बायोमोलिक्यूल्स में, CH2OH C डबल बॉन्ड O, CHOH CHOH 1 2 3 4 5 and 6, 1 2 3 4 5 and 6, CH2OH OH 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 like this. ठीक है. इसमें अगर आप HiO4 यूज करते हो, क्या क्या तोड़ेंगे आप देखो, ये वाली बॉन्ड तोड़ेंगे, ये वाली बॉन्ड ब्रेक करेंगे बिकॉज कॉन्जुगेटिव पोजीशन पे क्या होना चाहिए, डीएक्टिवेटिंग ग्रुप लगा होना चाहिए मतलब -I ग्रुप लगा होना चाहिए. तो आप यहाँ पे CH2OH और इसकी एक बॉन्ड तोड़ा आपने, OH लिखनी, इस प्लस C डबल बॉन्ड O, इसकी 2 बॉन्ड तोड़ा आपने, 2 OH लगा दिया, 1 2 3 मॉलिक्यूल सेम, व्हाट इज दैट, सो CHOH और इसमें हमने इसके 2 सिग्मा बॉन्ड को ब्रेक किया है 3 मोल इस तरह से. यहां पर देखा जाए तो CH2OH और CH2OH सेम, ये 2 मोल सेम. ठीक है. अब यहां से आप क्या करेंगे, डिहाइड्रेट करेंगे बिकॉज दिस जर्मिनल डायोल, सो दिस इज कन्वर्टेड टू HC डबल बॉन्ड H 2 मोल. इस केस में इस केस में अगर आप वाटर रिलीज करोगे तो क्या मिलेगा, CO2. इस केस में आपने 3 मोल वाटर रिलीज कर दिया, क्या हो गया, HC डबल बॉन्ड OH 3 मोल्स. ट्रायोल 3 मोल फॉर्मिक एसिड, 2 मोल फॉर्मल्डिहाइड एंड 1 मोल कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड. तो यहां से कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड गैस इवॉल्व होता है. कॉपी कर लीजिए. ओके, ऑलराइट. इसमें कुछ नोट्स लिख लीजिए. नोट फर्स्ट पॉइंट, diol must be 1,2 vicinal or structure must contain deactivating group at their consecutive positions. Deactivating group at their consecutive positions. Deactivating group must be at their consecutive positions. Next. Okay. Next. If two OH groups are separated by certain number of carbon atom, then there will be no oxidation. What does it mean? Let's say we have CH2OH, CH2 एंड CH2OH। इसमें अगर आप HiO4 लगा दो या लेड टेट्राएसिटेट लगा दो, हीट कर दो, तो देयर विल बी नो ऑक्सीडेशन। ठीक है, नेक्स्ट ग्लाइकॉल which gets oxidized to 2 moles of formaldehyde can be obtained from ethylene by the use of Bayer's reagent or osmium tetraoxide or by the alkaline hydrolysis of ethylene epoxides. Next, if sodium periodate is used with alkaline KMnO4 solution, if sodium periodate is used with alkaline KMnO4 solution, then alkene can be easily converted to corresponding carbonyl compound without formation of glycol. Let's say we have CH double bond CH. At this place we have CH3 and CH3. अगर हमने इसमें क्या लिया, NaIO4 ले लिया, KMnO4 अल्कलाइन मीडियम में हॉट कंडीशंस पर, तो ये अल्कीन डायरेक्टली कन्वर्ट हो जाएगा CH3 C डबल बॉन्ड O H plus CH3 C double bond O H. This gets further oxidized to corresponding acid CH3 COH 2 moles. Alright, okay. अगर मान लो हमने अल्कीन का स्ट्रक्चर कुछ ऐसा लिया, CH3, इसमें हमने रिएजेंट डाल दिया। इस रिएजेंट को क्या बोलते हैं, लेमिएक्स रिएजेंट। क्या हो जाएगा, CH3 CH3 डबल बॉन्ड O प्लस CH3 C double bond O H. Aldehyde can be easily oxidized further to carboxylic acid. So end product is carboxylic acid. Next is by the hydration of alkynes. By the hydration of alkynes. By the hydration of alkynes. Alkynes undergo hydration by the use of dilute sulfuric acid in HgSO4. The corresponding product is ketone or aldehyde. If we take acetylene, it will form corresponding aldehyde. Other than acetylene, it forms ketone because addition takes place through Markovnikov's addition rule. If you see the mechanism, C triple bond H and R suppose. We have taken HgSO4, where Hg2 plus. This electron pair is migrated to this. This will become RC triple bond CH. Over here Hg2 plus. This will form partial bond there. Alright. As Hg2 plus. Okay. So over here Hg2 plus. At this place there is formation of partial bond, so that there is bond length of carbon-carbon increases now, which will facilitate the attack of nucleophile according to Markovnikov's addition rule. So this will be converted to this and it becomes Rc over here OH2 plus. At this place double bond CH. At this place there is Hg plus. Now this H plus is gone. This is transferred, becoming Rc OH double bond CH over here Hg plus. This undergo tautomerization. So tautomerization from this electron pair migrated to this, becoming Rc double bond O CH and H over here Hg plus. This can be easily transferred to H plus, becoming Rc double bond O CH3 plus Hg2 plus is removed. So addition takes place according to Markovnikov's addition rule. Alright? Now, let's say we have this alkyne, which is non-symmetrical alkyne. If we add HgSO4, H2SO4, H2O, so there is formation of, okay, what we did, we broke two carbon-carbon bond over here. So OH may be accepted by this carbon, so there is double bond O, or OH may be accepted by this carbon, there is double bond O. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, this is 3 pentanone. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2 pentanone. Pentanone. So then it forms a mixture of ketones, 2 and 3 pentanone. If it is symmetrical alkyne, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Symmetrical alkyne. it forms only one ketone. So either this or this, same. Okay. Suppose we have this 1-phenyl ethyne. We use this reagent. The product is C double bond O CH3. Ketone. Alright. So always remember this reaction takes place through the formation of cyclic triison state as well as addition of nucleophile water takes place according to Markovnikov's addition rule to the more substituted carbon. Okay. Next is by the hydroboronation of alkynes. Hydroboronation reaction of alkynes. Hydroboronation oxidation of alkene gives corresponding alcohol, while hydroboronation oxidation of alkyne gives corresponding aldehyde or ketones. Okay. Now, what is this? Let's say we have CH3, C triple bond C, CH2, CH3. If we use first reagent is B2H6 in THF, second is H2O2 in alkaline solution. So we have the structure CH3, C double bond O, C double bond O, CH2, CH3. Okay. If we use CH3, C triple bond C, CH3, by the use of this reagent, what it forms? CH3, C double bond O, C double bond O, CH3. So it forms corresponding 1,2 diketones. We see the mechanism. CH3 C triple bond C CH2 CH3. It is attached with boron. So boron, hydrogen, hydrogen, hydrogen. This bond breaks over here. This will be like this. So, this is cyclic triison state by the formation of 4-membered ring. Then after this bond is transferred to this bond is transferred to this bond is transferred to this. This will become CH3C, over here BH2. At this place double bond C, H, CH2, CH3. Then after it is treated with H2O2 OH minus. So this will be converted to CH3 COH, double bond CH, CH2 CH3. Now they undergo tautomerization and form CH3 C double bond O, CH2 CH2 CH3. Instead of diketones, it forms monoketones rather. So it forms monoketones. Okay. Similarly, if we take CH3, C triple bond C and H, we use one reagent is B2H6 THF, other is H2O2 in OH minus. We'll have CH3C, H2 and C double bond O, H. So it forms corresponding aldehyde because reaction takes place according to anti-Markovnikov addition rule. According to anti-Markovnikov addition rule, that is, H2, this OH, BH2 or BH2 is attached with the carbon which contains more number of hydrogen. Over here also. So, OH group is attached to the carbon which contains more number of hydrogen instead of less number of hydrogen. So, more number of hydrogen, that is according to anti-Markovnikov addition rule. Because in Markovnikov addition rule, H2, that is nucleophilic part, goes to the carbon which contains less number of hydrogen. So it forms CH3, CH2, CHO. That is, terminal alkyne will form corresponding aldehyde. Non-terminal alkyne will form corresponding ketone. So write down note over here. First point, only terminal alkyne will form corresponding aldehyde. Next, the overall addition is anti-Markovnikov addition of water. The overall addition is anti-Markovnikov addition of water across the triple bond. Across the triple bond. Addition of water across the triple bond. Next. Next. Diborane reacts with alkynes non-selectively. While dicyamyl borane can be used for selective hydroboronation. 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 Dicyamyl borane is CH3, CH, CH3, CH, CH3. Alright, this is BH2. This is dicyamyl borane. Or if you take whole 2, then it will be BH. So dicyamyl is whole 2 BH. Okay, so dicyamyl borane is used. They will use selectively. Their symbol is dicyamyl borane. Dicyamyl borane. Their symbol is Si alpha to BH. Okay. Next method of preparation is again by the pyrolysis of salts of carboxylic acid. By the pyrolysis of salts of carboxylic acid. See, pyrolysis of calcium salts of carboxylic acid. Pyrolysis of calcium salts of carboxylic acid. Okay. Let's say we have HC double bond O, Ca, O, C double bond O, H. Calcium formate. Okay. So if calcium formate is distilled at high temperature, there will be pyrolysis. And what will happen over there? See, In this case, they say oxygen will give electron pair to this carbonyl carbon. This bond is transferred towards oxygen and it will return back. This bond is shifted towards H. So the eliminating group is H minus. This H minus will migrate to this carbon. This bond is transferred, returned back. This will go out. So the structure is HC. About this double bond O, and this carbon has attached this hydrogen, so this H plus this is oxygen, alright, minus over here calcium, and attached with again oxygen. This way, this is like this. Okay, so over here calcium oxide will be formed, CaO will be formed. So at this place there will be CaO because there is O minus, over here is plus. So there will be CaO, Ca2 plus and O2 minus. Along with evolution of carbon dioxide is evolved. Now we have CaO plus CO2. So CaO plus CO2 gives rise a mixture of CaCO, gives rise to CaCO3. So CaCO3 gets precipitated, alright, limestone, and it forms corresponding formaldehyde. So by the pyrolysis of calcium salts of formic acid, that is calcium formate, it gives formaldehyde. If we take another aldehyde, let's say CH3, C double bond O, O, Ca, O, C double bond O, CH3. Other than formaldehyde, alright, other than formic acid, other acid salt with calcium, if it is distilled alone, again what happens? Similar mechanism. What happened over there? This oxygen lone pair is given to this carbonyl carbon, double bond is shifted towards oxygen. This negative charge will return back to the carbonyl carbon and this bond is shifted towards H. So the eliminating group is H minus. This H minus approaches to this carbon. This bond is getting transferred, returned back. This bond will be transferred to O. This will be O minus. Alright. And since this is O minus, this calcium will be plus because this bond is transferred towards oxygen. So we have Ca plus O minus, that is CaO. Eliminating group is over here carbon dioxide, CaO plus carbon dioxide, CaCO3 leaving behind formaldehyde. Similar mechanism over here, this lone pair is shifted towards this carbon, this bond is transferred, returned back, and now the eliminating group from this acetate is, that is CH3 minus. The CH3 minus approaches to this carbon in a similar fashion. This will be like this. So the group is CH3, C double bond O, CH3 plus CaCO3. Okay. Now suppose we will take mixture of these two. CH3, C double bond O, OCaO, C double bond O, CH3. And again HC double bond O, OCa. Now we have taken a mixture of calcium formate and calcium acetate. So over here the eliminating group is H minus. This H minus now approaches to this carbonyl carbon, this bond is transferred, returned back, this approaches to this. So we have CH3, C double bond O, H. Similar manner, this H approaches to this carbon, this bond is transferred, returned back, this will go. So we have 2 mole of acetate plus calcium carbonate, CaCO3. Okay. Over here, if formic acid salt, calcium salts of format is heated alone, formaldehyde is product. If calcium salts of acetate is heated alone, ketone, acetone is the product. If acetate and formic acid salt is taken together, then aldehyde, acetaldehyde is the product. If we take another example, let's say we'll take PH C double bond O, OCA, C double bond O PH, plus formic acid salt, so now H minus will migrate to this carbon, this bond is transferred, return back, this goes out. This H minus migrates to this carbon, this bond is transferred, return back, this will go out. So upon distillation of this, will give PH C double bond OH plus calcium carbonate CaCO. So if benzoic acid salt is being heated along with calcium salts of formate, then the corresponding product formed is benzaldehyde. Okay, benzaldehyde. The reason behind is over here there might be double bond character. Over here there might be little double bond character. So the elimination or migrating aptitude of H minus is greater than CH3 minus. H minus is greater than PH minus. So when these two mixtures are heated, then H minus of this acetate migrates to this carbonyl carbon and forms corresponding aldehyde. Alright. If this benzoic acid is heated alone, then it forms corresponding phenyl acetone. What is this? PHC double bond O, O, Ca, O, C double bond O, PH. If it is heated alone, obviously there is no other option, there is no other choice, so it forms corresponding PH C double bond O, PH. It is phenyl benzophenone. Alright. So what is this? Plus calcium carbonate CaCO3. Okay, write a note. By heating calcium or barium adipate or pymylate, by heating calcium or barium adipate or pymylate, it forms corresponding cyclic ketones. Like let's say C double bond O, O minus. So okay, 6 carbon over there, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4. Over here C double bond O, O minus and Ba2 plus. Alright, upon hitting this, what it forms? 1, 2, 3, 4. This is barium adipate. अगर आप इसको हीट कर दें तो क्या होगा, बोला जाए, अगर आप इसको हीट कर रहे हो तो ये CO2 बाहर निकलेगा, ये माइनस होगा, ये माइनस इसको अप्रोच करेगा और ये बॉन्ड ट्रांसफर होगा, तो ये क्या हो जाएगा, so 1 2 3 4 5, so this will become 5-membered ring. This carbon, this will have O minus accept H plus OH, OH eliminates water molecule becoming cyclopentanol. Along with the formation of barium, over here barium oxide, at this place there is carbon dioxide, so becoming barium carbonate. Okay, so this will be like this. Similarly, why it happened? Why it happened? Because there is formation of 5-membered ring. Similarly, suppose we have C11O, O minus, C double bond O minus. So 1 2 3 4 5. All right. Now it is barium pymylate. Upon the dry distillation of this, again what it forms, this will be removed as carbon dioxide. This carbon gets negative charge. This negative charge approaches to this carbon. This bond is transferred. When it returned back, this bond will be transferred to barium. So it forms 1 2 3 4 5 6. So 6-membered ring, and there is double bond O along with the formation of barium carbonate BaCO3. Next point. By passing vapors of carboxylic acid, over manganese oxide or thoria, at 300 to 400 degrees Celsius, it forms corresponding carbonyl compounds. It forms corresponding carbonyl compounds. If you see this, like for example, suppose we'll heat formic acid HCOH by the use of manganese oxide, alright, or thoria THO2 at 300 to 400 degrees Celsius. हेलो, हाँ बोलिए। हाँ जी, हाँ जी, हाँ जी, CO2 प्लस वाटर। मैं मुझे उठा नहीं पाया था। हाँ जी, थोड़ी देर के बाद फोन कर, मैं आपको कॉल बैक करूं? नहीं क्या, मैं अराउंड 6:30 और समथिंग लाइक दैट। ओके, thank you. So we have taken 2 moles of formic acid. In the similar fashion, what happened? 1 mole of formic acid will eliminate H plus, and that H plus is migrated to this. Similarly, if we take acetic acid CH3COH, by the use of this reagent, it will become CH3 C double bond O CH3 plus carbon dioxide plus water. Carbon dioxide. Similarly, if we use mixture of this, there is two more. CH3 C double bond O by the use of this, as well as we have taken HC double bond O OH. So there is formation of CH3 C double bond O H, alright, plus CO2 plus water. Now the next reaction is by the hydrolysis of geminal dihalides. By the hydrolysis of geminal dihalides. If we take geminal dihalides, alkaline hydrolysis of this gives rise to corresponding aldehyde or ketones. It's a very simple job. Let's say we have CH3, CH, Cl and Cl. If we do NaOH and water or KOH and water, what it forms? CH3, CH, OH and OH. Eliminates the water molecule becoming CH3, C double bond OH. Similarly, if we have 2-chlorine at this place, we use similar reagent. What it forms? Corresponding ketone. Similarly, if we use, let's say, CHCl2, and by the alkaline hydrolysis of this, it forms corresponding benzaldehyde, C double bond OH. So corresponding benzaldehyde is formed. Okay. So today we will discuss in this methods of preparation after this. So rest of the things we will do in the next video. Thank you very much. I hope all of you understood this much. If you have any queries, you can ask your queries for the later on. Alright. Or you can give your doubts in WhatsApp group also. Thank you very much. Thank you.